Okay, there was a thing about modifying the rec ordinance, could somebody let me know which rec leagues currently get funding?
The Steel Hill Bulldogs, Firth Town Falcons, and do the Renegades get it?
We put soccer in there, Little Liners, and
Little
the
Liners.
youth center, and the senior center.
You're just talking about recreational?
Well, that is adult recreational.
So this is third, fourth, yes.
So it's four. Okay.
Yes.
Now, which are those rec leagues? Are they all shared services?
Two are controlled by the county.
Okay, and two they're not controlled or not shared
No,
services?
private insurance, private everything.
Okay. And they all get funding, right?
Councilwoman, if I may, the word control
Yeah.
is
Well, sorry,
very...
is that the wrong word?
I think that was that.
We don't share services.
Because each organization has a board, so technically the town doesn't have
Well, the
a
town
controlling. They're not. We don't control them.
No, but the resolution states the town
So
has the board to make certain
right. So we have to go
decisions.
back and take a look at the.
It wasn't passed here, it was passed.
Right, it was passed, actually, Councilman Lynn was the president at the time, and I remember him saying that it was all over insurance, he wanted them to retain their own autonomy, and I agree with him. So I do think that ordinance needs to be looked at. I do think that we should insure them, absolutely 110%, especially the youth leagues, but I don't think that we should have control. Too much government control is a bad thing.
But they get some funding.
Oh, absolutely,
Right,
right.
yeah,
Yes.
which is good. I think it's good. So one of the things I've heard, and I'm just trying to wrap my mind around. One of the things I've heard is that we can't really talk about funding the Firth Youth Center because we don't know about the shared service next year. So if the other organizations get funding and they don't have shared services, I don't know why the Firth Youth Center needs shared services to talk about funding.
Why does he bring that? Why do you bring that up every meeting?
The reason I brought it up was because in the last meeting and in this meeting, you said you couldn't really discuss funding for the Firth Youth Center because you don't know about the shared services agreement.
Well, actually, it's until the next budget's adopted or presented by the mayor.
Right.
But I think you're quoting me, right? I did say that, and to be quite honest with you, that's how I feel. Until there's a shared services agreement in place, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do.
Okay, but rec leagues will probably get funding, no shared services agreement.
So,
It's not $20,000.
right, we haven't given them $20,000. No, the rec leagues. So I don't give the council doesn't provide $20,000 to the rec leagues, right? And they provide
How much
just
rec-
as much,
how
if
much-
not more, recreation than the Firth Youth Center. And I can tell you that because, well, I've been involved in rec leagues for 20 years.
Well, they provide more rec services. The Firth Youth Center provides all kinds of services.
Sure they do, absolutely.
Right.
And they're compensated for those. They have a membership fee, right?
Well, there's a $15 membership fee for a child.
Do they have investors?
And
Do they have investors?
the membership fee covers many
Right.
programs for that.
So what I'm asking is, do they have investors? Because the rec leagues do not have investors.
Yeah, contributors, right.
Who, the rec leagues?
No, the Firth Youth Center.
Oh,
has
okay,
more
so
contributors.
contributors,
Right.
okay,
As to the rec league.
absolutely not.
Do the people, when they have their children go in to play sports, do they generally pay a fee?
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but do they generally pay a fee?
If they're supposed to, yes.
And the fee runs about,
Anywhere between $20 and $35.
okay, so
50.
I'm
50.
just,
Yeah, but you're misleading here. Each thing that the youth center does, they charge a trial.
no, they don't.
Okay.
Funded by somebody.
Or they're funded by
They
somebody.
even charge the organizations to use.
But I was responding to Mark's comment. My
Councilman,
understanding is that
understand.
the child will pay $15, and if they're a member of the Firth Youth Center, they can do multiple programs on that $15.
It all depends. It all depends. There's certain things they can do, and certain
Where
things
do we
they
start
can't.
arguing about Firth Youth Center?
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
what I can't understand.
I'm happy the Firth Youth Center exists. It's literally 3 blocks away from my house. I grew up there.
I'm not arguing. I was asking a question. I'm not sure why why you can't say the Firth Youth Center would get funding because they don't have a shared service agreement.
We don't have a budget for next year.
Right, so,
Okay, that's,
5 minutes is up.
I don't want to discuss the Firth Youth Center until we have a shared service agreement, which I believe that is being worked on.
okay. Thanks.
Thank you.